So hey guys, I am out here at Mount McKay on a Saturday with my fat bike, and we're going to do a little exploring around here. So there's a trail that runs along the base of the mountain that we're going to take, that takes us to the road to the lookout. We're going to go up part way the road to the lookout, and then there's a trail that goes on the backside of Mount McKay and then comes out over here, and we'll come down some of the ski hill runs back to the car. And I don't know, time wise I'm guesstimating it's going to take about 2 hours, between 2 and 3 hours. So we're going to get started here. I don't think it's all going to be this grown in. If it is, it's going to suck. Fortunately, right away, we got an uphill. We're not even warmed up. Washed out. I wasn't expecting it to get that rough there. But we've had so much rain that one section there is just, all the soil's been washed away, and so I got the chest strap on today, and normally it doesn't work well on really bumpy terrain. It bounces around so much. But today I've tightened the straps as tight as I can get them. So I think it might make a difference. It might make the less of a jarring. Have to see when I look at this video after. It's almost, I've kind of got it so tight that it's a little bit uncomfortable. But hey, if it makes for a better picture, it'll be worth it. Okay, well, we have to do the hardest part of the climb to Mount McKay Lookout. We're doing it on a 36-pound bike. Trade-off being incredible traction. And lots of traffic on this road today. Makes sense though, it's Saturday, so if there's any day that people are going to come out and visit this lookout, Saturday. So this has a easiest gear of 2236, which is a nice easy gear. Nice easy gear on a lightweight bike. It's kind of strange. This is enjoyable to climb steep terrain with because it has so much traction, even though it's 36 pounds. And I'm breathing in a lot of dust. Tour bus up this hill and road. Oh, made it up the hardest part. I forgot to bring money, but I don't think we'll have to pay because we're on a bicycle. So get off the road onto the trail. So to the left here you go to Crescent Lake. I took you guys there a couple weeks ago. Today we're going this way. This should take us backside of Mount McKay into the ski hill. I've hiked part of this trail over from the ski hill side, and I think we're going to come on some pretty serious mud bogs. So part of this ride is to see if I can ride it on my motorbike, because on this bicycle I can just lift it and walk through the bushes around the bogs. But if I get stuck in here on a 300-pound motorbike by myself, I'd have to walk out and call for help. Not sure if cell phones work on the backside here, because just another 5K that way, cell phones stop working. So I think there'll be a fair bit of uphill this way too, but it'll be gradual. And then once we get to the ski hill, it'll be mostly downhill and it'll be quite steep. It's a ski run. Yeah, so that was fairly steep there, but now this is all gradual uphill. Just saw some bear poop. Other downside, we're going too slow and mosquitoes to land on us. You know what? This will be fun in the other direction, especially in the wintertime when this is snow. Man, I've been going non-stop uphill for a while now. So here's some of the mud bogs, drier than I thought there would be. Last time I came through here, it's on foot, and these were like big, huge pond-type puddles. So on a bicycle, I can very easily go like this. I can manhandle this bike. My motorbike, not so much. Slowly drying up in here. Not going fast enough to avoid the mosquitoes. Some bear tracks. Nice bike to ride over this shit. Okay, we're here at the old ski hill. It's fairly steep. one out as well will be fun in the snow. I learned of wood chip sawdust. Okay, so now we go uphill again. There's two routes. There's one that's more gradual, but I'm sure it's like almost totally grown in. And then the more straightforward route is quite a bit steeper. I don't know if I'll be able to ride it. These are old ski runs. That's the more gradual route there. And yeah, it's 100% grown in. It's an old lift. Go check it out. This is either a T-bar, an old T-bar lift, I think. I was going to take a picture, but it's so freaking grown in here. Actually, if we go from higher ground over here. Friggin' shaking because of the exercise. Hopefully images don't come out shaky. Yeah, this one, we'll try up the old lift route here. It looks more gradual. See, in the fall time when lots of this underbrush dies off, then yeah, I think this would be more enjoyable. Okay, we're in the easiest climbing gear. I don't want to ride that hard today. We'll still get exercise pushing up a ski hill. Man, it's grown in up here. These are usually all trails and things going into these old ski runs. Ridden by quads and motorbikes and mountain bikes and people hiking. Barely tell there was a trail here before. So now we're gonna go check out the ridge line. Take the ridge line back to the lookout. We'll go down the lookout road and back the way we came. Okay, so we're on top of the first plateau, the old ski hill. So there was a chairlift here that came up to this spot. Here's the view. So there are actual downhill mountain bike trails that go through here that one of the cycling clubs or group of cyclists asked the Indian Reserve if they could cut trails here, and they're okay with that. So, and they've tried to make some West Coast stuff with some ramps and things that they built. We'll probably come back and I'll make some downhilling videos with this bike in the fall time. Yeah, so here's the other view you get. You get this incredible view, and then you get industry built right beside the Kaministiquia River. It's good paying blue-collar jobs that this city was built on, and those industries are slowly dying. Okay, the ridge line. It's a really cool spot over here. With rock that's fallen off of the cliff face over hundreds, if not thousands of years, and go check it out. Fat bikes, great for climbing, stuff like that. Almost makes it easy, except for the physical effort part, but just rolls over that shit. Man, there's freaking bear tracks everywhere. Take a picture. There's a nice. So all these bits of rock here have fallen off that cliff face over thousands of years. Built this little pile. It almost looks man-made. It's so perfect. Picture time. My gloves are sweaty, so they actually seem to work on the touchscreen. When they first started my ride, they weren't. Didn't work. Whoa, that wasn't good. Especially with stupid expensive carbon bar ends. Nicely scuffed up. Okay, so we're going to try and do the ridge line here now. I've never actually done the entire length of it. Hopefully it's doable. Come here in the winter time and snowmobiles come part way down here, but then they turn around. So it's really rocky, but in the winter time this will obviously get covered. And the sections that the snowmobiles don't do, I'll be able to go over with snowshoes, pack it down, and then I'll be able to have myself a sweet little loop that's just right on the edge of town. Okay, so here it gets unrideable. So like, yeah, if this all gets covered nicely with snow, fill in all these gaps between these rocks and snowshoe it in, this will be rideable in the wintertime. There's a cable here. I don't know if that's to help people climb up if they wanted to climb. See, this isn't rideable at all, but you know what? We got enough snow. Fill in these gaps and you snowshoe it in and let it harden. These entire gaps can become rideable in the wintertime. I didn't realize it was so rough through here. That's why people don't use it that much. These shoes are starting to see their last days. The Velcro is starting to let go. I thought I'd be able to ride a motorbike through here. Hard enough just to walk through here. Hope that's not a bear den in the wintertime. Man, it's turned into much more of an ordeal than I expected it to. So I bent the rotor let the bike go down one of the big rocks before I went down it, and I fell over, hit a rock, and bent the rotor pretty darn good. Okay, I had to change the battery on the camera and put on a new memory card. Fresh memory card. Yeah, this is turning into more of an ordeal than I thought it was gonna. That's okay. So right now, this is what we're dealing with. Actually, that'll make a nice photo. Don't drop the bike, because it's got a long way to fall. And it's taking forever to walk about 1 kilometer because it's so gnarly. Well, it wouldn't take much time at all to walk it, but having to carry a bike across it with me with a few 100-meter sheer drop beside us. Nice. Alright, so what exactly goes on here? How am I going to get the bike through here and myself safely? You know what, guys, we're going to have to turn around and go back. Fortunately, I'm not comfortable doing that. It's gotten just a little bit too gnarly at this section. That's kind of lame. Those are the brakes. So, yeah, actually I don't think I'll be able to do that in the winter time either. So, we'll be able to do a loop, but we'll have to go down to the road. Which will make it less fun. That's the dangerous stuff right there along the ridge. Here it gets, it'll get less dangerous, but more physically challenging because we have to lift the bike over large rocks. rideable terrain, more or less. Maybe not. Freaking tired lugging this bike up over rocks. When we get out in the open here, try and bend back that brake disc. Okay, take the wheel off and try and bend this brake lever back. And then we just have a 3 or 4 minute long downhill back to the car. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, the other one downside of the clown shoe with 4.8 butt is it barely clears the brake caliper, but I'm running pretty low pressure, so it goes in pretty easy. But if you have them pumped up hard, probably won't go in. You'll have to let air pressure out and then pump it up. Well, it's better than it was. It's still not right. Gonna have to bring it to my dealer. He's got that little tool for straightening them. So, downhill to the car. the old snowmaking pipes are still there. Yeah, I'm not going crazy. End of the ride. I'm tired. I don't want to crash the last 5 minutes of my ride. Sucks that it's so drawn in. Well, here we are, back at the car. That ride definitely did not go as planned. Couldn't complete it as wanted and did some damage to the bike. Bent disc, we'll be able to get that bent back into shape, I believe. Yeah, so we went probably halfway down the ridge, 50% up, halfway up to the lookout, and then it just got a little too sketchy to do it carrying a bike with me. So in the wintertime, yeah, we won't be able to do it the way I thought we had. We'll still be able to do a loop. We can ride along the road we did at the start, that gravel quad trail that goes through the woods. There is another piece of land that we can theoretically sneak our way through, even though it's no trespassing. That way we avoid all of the pavement. We may be able to do that if snowmobile trails end up going through there, and then we'll go to the backside, and then we can have shitloads of fun coming down the runs here in the wintertime. So yeah, thanks for watching.